Welcome back to Steins Gate. We kind of left things, I guess, on a bit of a cliffhanger, but not really, because we can see what it says. But yeah, they were having a party, things got a bit tense with Suzuka and Kurisu, and then this happened. So let's see what's going on. Okay, an urgent news bulletin appears on the TV. The subtitles read, Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Keihin Tohoku lines. A bomb threat?
Suzuka, 全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね?
Hang on. Those lines will pass through Akiba. How is Mayushi gonna get home?
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
Oh yeah, I should call home. A bomb threat. I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended, as if that were the target. Wait, could that be it? Could the bomb be at Akihabara station? I get a cold feeling in my stomach.
Okabe Rintaro, 一つ聞かせて。
Okabe Rintaro, I need to know.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
You've completed the time leap machine, right?
Huh? Oh.
Well, yeah.
そっか。
Okay.
私、用事思い出したから、ちょっと出かけてくる。
I just remembered I've got something to do. I'm going out. Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
何なの？彼女。
What's wrong with her? Suzuha's acting strange, because isn't she always? Is it related to the bomb threat? Why did she just ask about the time leap machine? Something occurs to me. The 2 threatening emails I received. Well, that was a very quick flash. Woo, wasn't expecting that. We're watching you. No, the baby head again. Well, toy, doll head. You know too much. Who sent them? And there's more. Words and images flash through my head. CERN. The LHC. Jellymen. The Z program. Government secrets. The organization. Wait, what is going on in that shadowy bit? Looks creepy. Men in black. The Committee of 300. The Time Leap Machine. What did Kurisu say?
私たち、ひょっとすると、とんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。
We may have created a monster here. Taken separately, each of these elements was insignificant. But if I consider them a part of a single line, they all point to one inescapable truth. We've come too far. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating at my brain. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. Should we run? Get out while we still can? We can't use the trains. What about the subway? Or would a taxi be better? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? Suddenly there's a softness against my hand. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. It's okay. I'm just being paranoid. It's all a coincidence. Tomorrow, we'll get rid of the time leap machine. Then we can forget that all of this happened. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented a time machine. I don't need money. As long as we can forget about today and welcome tomorrow, we'll be okay, won't we? But my anxiety doesn't go away. I look over Mayuri's head at the entrance to the lab. The door is unlocked. Anyone could just waltz right in. I hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Yet here, in our corner of Akiba, it's so quiet. Mayuri squeezes my hand with her warm, slender fingers. I squeeze back. Oh my god, what? Wow, okay. The next thing I know, the door slams open. Whoa, stuff's happening. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. I have to say, like, I knew things started happening in chapter 5. Like, I didn't know what, but I'd been told that. But I actually wasn't expecting this. Even with the bomb threat like this, I wasn't expecting. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. It all happens so fast, no one has time to scream. The men are foreigners, a mix of races, dressed casually in colourful shirts and shorts or jeans. Yeah, I mean, they don't exactly look like, you know, James Bond. But their arms are thick with muscle, and their eyes are hard and cold as ice. 2 of them are holding pistols. The other 3 have assault rifles. AK-47s in Akiba? Is this some kind of joke? One thing is certain. These guys aren't tourists. Hands in the air, nobody move. The dark-skinned, crew-cut man barks an order. It feels like I'm dreaming. Did I fall asleep watching an action movie? This is the first time so many people have gathered in this room. Suddenly, the lab feels small. What an odd thing to be thinking at a time like this. Random thing, but did Suzuka know this was gonna happen and that's why she just like got the hell out of there really quickly? She was like, oh my god, they're done. I know this is gonna happen. I'm gonna leave. Just maybe? But she's so suspicious! Anyway, back to the men with guns. The first to obey is Daru. Then Kurisu raises her hands. Then me. Last is Mayuri. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing, but their guns remain steady, muzzles pointed at us. On the TV, a comedian laughs. What is this? Are we on candid camera? Then I hear a new sound coming from outside. The sound of high heels. Is it Malaika? I'm guessing, maybe. A woman is coming up the stairs. Are these men waiting for her? Is she their leader? I mean, it could be a new woman, but I don't know. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Malaika. A squad of battle-hardened commandos led by a beautiful woman. It's like something out of a manga. You haven't seen the woman yet. Like, she's wearing high heels. It doesn't mean she's going to be beautiful. Nothing seems real. Before long, the woman appears. Yeah, it is! It's her name! I couldn't tell from the picture, but then I read the bottom. She's tied her hair back.
Malaika.
Mayuri looks really small in that photo. Except for her boobs. The part-time editor. The male demon, Shining Finger, who is never seen without her phone. Lab Mem 005. Malaika? She's their leader? The least imposing woman I've ever met? Even now, she doesn't meet my stare. Her eyes are aimed down at the floor. What's going on here? We're taking the time machine. As always, her words are barely audible. It's ridiculous, laughable, and yet I can't laugh. My heart is a jackhammer in my chest. The inside of my mouth is drier than a desert. I stay still, with my hands in the air. Mikise Kurisu, Okabe Rintaro, Hashida, Itaru, the three of you will come with us. I don't understand. Why is Malaika here? I don't know, but I have to ask.
どういうことだ?
What's going on here?
答えられない。
I can't answer that.
冗談だろ?
This is a joke, right? I really want to see her sprite because she's wearing different clothes. Malaika shakes her head.
あなたたちに答える必要はないという意味。
You don't need to know.
抵抗は許されない。
You can't resist.
とにかく来て。
Come with us.
どこへだ?
Where? No reply. She doesn't intend to answer that either. Dangerous. These guys are dangerous. Look at their guns. Nothing good can happen if we go with them. I try to refuse, but my voice catches in my throat. I can't stop staring at their guns. I know their arms were really impressive. That was so bad, I'm sorry. Are they real? They're not going to start shooting, are they?
理由と行き先を教えてもらわない限りついていくことはできない。
I'm not going anywhere until you answer.
拒否することは認めない。
You can't refuse.
あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
You have nowhere to run.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. Wait. Something clicks in my head. It was them. They sent the bomb threat. They stopped the trains. Why? To keep us here? Just for that?
手荒な真似はしたくない。
I don't want to hurt anyone.
3人とも一緒に来て。
The three of you? Come with us.
なんで?
Why? Kurisu, who has kept silent until now, finally opens her mouth.
3人なの?
Why just the three of us? That's when I realised that Mayuri wasn't included in Malaika's demand. She only wants Kurisu, Daru, and me.
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。
I'm not answering your questions, probably because Mayuri literally knows nothing about what they've actually been doing and wouldn't be able to answer anything.
あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
Come with us. It's your only choice. We're not getting anywhere.
オカリン
Daru's voice is shaking. I turn my head to look at him. He's deathly pale.
とりあえず言うこと聞いとくべきじゃね?
Don't you think we should do what she says?
だが目的を言ってもらわないと。
But unless she tells me the reason... Honestly, I have no idea what to do. My heart is still fluttering in my chest. This seems more like a dream than reality. I'm not a military otaku. I've never seen a real gun. The black shine of their weapons looks somehow tacky. They lack the imposing feel you expect. I'd believe her if she told me they were fake. Mayuri suddenly speaks up.
萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
Malaika-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you? It's as if Mayuri asked my question for me. Malaika was a strange woman, but I welcomed her as a lab mem all the same. What is she thinking right now? In answer, Malaika pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. Ooh, yeah, she's not here for questions. I realise that Malaika isn't holding her phone. This is the first time I've seen her without it. Not like that matters now. Malaika's gun hand is trembling. Is the situation affecting her too? It must be. She's terrified of talking to people.
一緒に来てもらうのは
Our mission
あなたたちの口を封じるため。
is to silence you. Silence us?
それは拒否しても変わらない。
Your refusal to come will change nothing. Does that mean she plans to kill us? Why? What did we do?
一体誰の差し金だ。お前たち何者なんだ。
Who sent you? Who are you people?
私たちは
Malaika suddenly lifts her head. For perhaps the third time since I've known her, she looks straight at me. Her eyes are dark and empty.
セルン
Are from CERN. What a surprise. CERN?
M4
The dark-skinned man speaks up. Is he addressing Malaika?
口を慎め
Watch your tongue. Malaika hangs her head again. In my head, I replay the words she just spoke. CERN. They're from CERN? Why CERN? Okay, why do you think? Of course, who else could it be?
3人とも一緒に来て
Come with us. Now. Malaika raises her voice in
これ
frustration.
以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから
If you continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme measures. Malaika slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at Mayuri? Yeah, because she knows that's what's going to get people to, actually do things. Mayuri. My whole body instantly goes cold.
椎名真由里は必要ない
Tina Mayuri is not needed.
よせ。
Stop! Ooh, that's a shiny jacket. I lunge at Malaika, but the dark-skinned man is faster. Something strikes my chin with crushing force. The shock numbs my entire body. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall to my knees, powerless to stand. Everything goes dark. What happened? Did he hit me with the butt of his rifle? I look up. Mayuri, face streaked with tears, is reaching out to me as if begging for help. Over her shoulder, I see Malaika ready her gun. Mayuri, no! I try to yell stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. Someone, anyone, please, stop her. Stop Malaika. Malaika's lips move. She's mumbling
セ
something.
ルンのために FB のためにセルンの
What's FB? For CERN, for FB. What's FB? I'm sure it's not Facebook. Her mouth opens and closes robotically. My blood curdles. No! What? A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Malaika pulled the trigger. What? Oh my god! Well, if anything's going to get them to do some time leaping, this will be it. Okay. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. What? It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then, the smell of blood. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. The sound jerks me back to my senses. In my arms, Mayuri takes one short, shallow breath. And then...
Mayuri.
This is is not what I was expecting to happen when I started this session up. She's dead. Mayuri's dead. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。
You three come with us. Now.
これ以上の警告はしない。
No more warnings.
抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
Resist, and we'll kill you too. I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. What is this? What's going on here? Is this a joke? We may have created a monster here. This is a dream, right? Right? I feel nothing. My mind is blank. I shake Mayuri's shoulder. Mayuri? Wake up, Mayuri. You'll catch cold if you sleep here. If you're tired, you can stay overnight. Or I can take you home if you prefer. We'll ride the train back to Ikebukuro together, like we used to before Daru joined, when it was just the two of us. Memories of her smile whirl through my head, 1,000 different smiles from 1,000 different occasions. If I look away, she'll disappear. She always disappears.
もう大丈夫だね。
Now you're fine.
人質じゃなくても。
Don't need me to be your hostage anymore. No, Mayuri, I still need you. Laugh at me, like you always do. Greet me with your silly tootoo. Tell me it's a lie. Tell me you're all right. Mayuri? Red flames consume my mind, an inferno of rage and hate, and the burning desire to kill everything I see. I gently lay the motionless Mayuri on the floor. I stand up, and then I fling myself at Malaika. But before I can take a step, someone grabs my hand from behind. You can't! Let me go! Let me go! You can't! They'll kill you! Malaika's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger is already on the trigger. You gonna kill me too?
抵抗するなら
If you resist.
ごめんお願い今は従って
Please. Okabe, do what she says, okay?
このままじゃあんたも殺される
Otherwise they'll kill you too. I tear my hand from Kurisu's grip. My vision is a tunnel with Malaika on the other side. She won't get away with this. She killed Mayuri in cold blood. Do the same to her. Malaika pulls the trigger. The sound of the shot smites upon my eardrums. I feel a sharp pain on the side of my head. I nearly lose my balance again. But I'm still alive. What happened? I realize that Malaika's gun is lying at her feet. Beside it is a small stone. Someone must have thrown it and knocked her gun aside. That's Suzuka, right? Get down! Yeah. Suddenly Suzuka is there in the doorway, knocking one man down in the blink of an eye. Before anyone can react, she darts into another man's range and delivers a piercing elbow strike to his solar plexus. The man drops to his knees, gasping for air. The remaining men turn their guns on her, but she throws the incapacitated man towards them to block their aim. She then slides into the feet of the man at the rear, tripping him forward, and in a single smooth flowing motion drives her knee into the man's face as he falls. Who the hell? The dark-skinned man aims his rifle, but before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Whoa. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without pausing, Suzuha leaps into the air and delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to his jaw. Enough. The next thing I know, the 5 men are down, and Malaika's gun is aimed at Suzuha's face. But Suzuha doesn't back down. Her gun is trained on Malaika's neck. It's a standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room. Who are you? 42? Suzuha's reply makes no sense. He's not read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's not really the time, but she glances at me. TV? What is she saying? Turned on. What? Suddenly, Kurisu springs up and makes a break for the development room. Don't move. That's my line. I suddenly realise the meaning of Suzuha's words. The 42-inch TV downstairs. It's on. She wants me to use the time leap machine? I look at Mayuri's body. She's lying there quietly. Her eyes are closed. They'll never open again. One of the men Suzuha knocked out starts to moan. If they wake up, it's all over. Suzuha looks at me again. Her eyes implore me to make my move. If I use the machine, I can avert Mayuri's death. But at the same time, it could fry my brain. Fry my brain? So what? What is there to fear? Mayuri is dead, shot in cold blood. This isn't right. I won't accept it. Then change it. Change the past. You have the power. Use it. I stagger into the development room. Kurisu's about to put on the headgear. I pull it away from her. I'm going back. No, I should be the one to. I grab Kurisu's wrist as she tries to take it back. I stare into her eyes wet with tears. I will save Mayuri. But what if it fails? I ignore her and put on the headgear. Malaika's last shot grazed the side of my head. My ears are still ringing and there's blood on my neck. It doesn't matter. I might fail. I might even die. But I have to try. It's my only chance to save Mayuri. Kurisu bites her lip and activates the X68000. Okabe and Tara, one of them's moving. Get in there, kill them. Damn kids. The crew cut man staggers into the development room. Acting purely on instinct, I grab future gadget number 4, Mode Snake, from the shelf and flick the switch. I don't remember what that one does. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. Kill them! Are you sure? Are you sure about this, really? Do it, Kurisu. Activate the machine. Pain flares in my right arm. Was I shot? It doesn't matter. I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. Wait for me, Mayuri. I won't die here. I'll cross through time to save you. Leap my memories. Leap to the past. The world explodes into light. Whoa, that's a new thing! Right, okay. And saved. We're gonna stop there. That was already longer than planned, but I couldn't really stop it at any point during that. Oh my god! Like, what is happening? Things really did get crazy. But my suspicions for both Malaika and Suzuha were right. I mean, I don't know about Suzuha yet, but that's, you know, something's happening, and I think I'm right. And Malaika is as shady as I thought. I wasn't expecting Mayuri to die. That was darker than I was thinking. Like, and more sudden. It was a very sudden thing with all the agents. Oh my god, I can't wait to play what's next. That's very exciting. Also, my sister is mad at me because we're meant to be having dinner, and I was like, no, I need more time. Yeah. It feels like a bad place to say this, but I don't know how regular my updates are going to be the next couple of weeks because I'm going away on holiday. So I might not be able to get enough stuff recorded in time to be posting while I'm not here. Because I'm also really busy working on a cosplay for a con that I'm going to in 3 weeks. And I am nowhere near ready. And I don't have a lot of time with this and with work and with going on holiday. So recording this maybe won't be getting done for when I'm away. I'll try and get as much done as I can, but it's just not as guaranteed. But, you know, we'll see. I hope you enjoyed it. This was crazy, and I know my voice acting or whatever I do was nowhere near the same standard as the Japanese because the emotions in their voice, like I was getting emotional after Mayuri was shot, like, oh my god. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I will see you next time.